Chris, what's the biggest challenge in defending this West Virginia team?
Well, it starts with that guy right there.
Play. Muller gives it up to Nembhard on the backdoor cut, and TCU is on the board.
TCU going to need Nembhard and Mike Miles to have a big night tonight.
Deuce McBride thought about it, then pulls up from 15 and a fast start for the Mountaineers. Shot clock. Nembhard, corner three. Second effort by Nembhard, and he's got 4 points quickly. Three-pointer on the way by P.J. Fuller. It goes down, and the Horned Frogs take their first lead of the game. The Frogs have numbers. Good feed down low, and is muscled up and in by Jaden Ledee. Just underway here in Fort Worth. TCU, the early 9-5 lead. Culver goes to work, switches hands, and puts it in.
College athletics and the awareness they've taken with social justice issues.
Well said, Kevin. And
Dixon talked about off the game on Saturday as McNeil knocks down. There's just so many weapons offensively on this West Virginia team, and there's Taz Sherman to lay it in. Miles goes to work, and a good-looking move by the outstanding freshman from Lancaster, Texas, Mike Miles.
Obviously, Baylor, I'm a believer in Oklahoma and their toughness. They've beaten West Virginia twice this year.
TCU just one of its last 8 from the field after starting a house of fire. 3 on the way for Taz Sherman, and he knocks it down.
That Texas Tech game, since coming back, it's been slow, but you can start to see it. The guy he was before that groin injury.
It takes a little longer for the junior college transfers.
It's a mindset, man. Like a lot of JUCO guys, when they're at their junior college, as Sherman bangs another one home.
Here's Samuel. It's been a quiet start for the TCU big man. Goes to the left hand, and Chris, he has that in his arsenal. Culver goes to work on Samuel. Nice looking athletic move by Derek Culver. In the top 25, none of them in the top 10. It's been a bizarro season, to say the least.
The league's bad this year. You know, and look, that's not an opinion. That's fact. You know, if we were to argue that one way to measure.
Is it over? 2-on-1. Acrobatic attempt by Todd. No. Second effort put home by Terran Frank, and it's a 2-point game. The position by Culver. Muscles it up and in, and Derek Culver's up to 15 points. Culver has 15. Sherman has 8. Pacing the Mountaineers. Here's Samuel down low. Good position for the big fella for TCU. Multiple leg injuries are being reported from his agent, and a report from the accident scene indicated the possibility of.
And my heart goes out to his 2 children. I can't imagine what they're going through.
There's no question about it. Much better of late. The schedule has been their friend. Are you buying or selling Kansas?
I am, and you know how astounding it is to come back down 19 and win 2 games against Big 12 opponents? That's incredible.
Culver hands it off. McBride trying to get going to open the second half, and he does. Top scorer on West Virginia. He had a tremendous second half earlier this month against Texas Tech. Open look for McNeil, and what a start right out of the gates by West Virginia.
57% from 3, and again, a lot of that work, Kevin, in the second half.
They pound it down low to Bridges, who gets the jump hook to go, and West Virginia has stormed out of the gates here. Miles has been quiet. Nembhard tries to go to work. Strong move, and Nembhard's up to 9 points. Nembhard fires a 3 and connects.
All these games in.
Open drive to the bucket by Chuck O'Bannon. His first 2 points of the game.
Kansas, Texas, Oklahoma States of the world.
An Oklahoma team who swept the season series, 8-point West Virginia lead as we come up on 14 minutes to go here in the second half. Here's a three by Chuck O'Bannon, and he connects. Second field goal here. Sherman has had the hot hand, the willing trigger, and Sherman hits again. He's up to 18 points. Allen, I like it. Boy, Chris, a 14-point Iowa State lead on undefeated #2 Baylor. The point of playing a competitive sport where they keep track of time and score is to win the game. I don't understand why you'd ever want to lose. Here's Sherman, a three, buries it, and the lead is up to 15. Nembhard tries a three, and boy, did TCU need that. Texas, Kansas still to come. West Virginia, 13-point lead on TCU. Long three by Fuller, and it's back to a 10-point game. Miles splits the double team. Mike Miles all the way to the rim, and it's back down to an 8-point game. Mountaineers have led by 16, but they can't seem to put this one away as McCabe goes off the window. His largest lead has been 16. Here's McNeil, pull-up jumper, and a good-looking move by Sean McNeil.
It all on the floor and driving it, and he's a lot stronger than you think. You know, he's a good 210 pounds.
He lost the handle. Nembhard. Three on the way for Todd, and it rattles home. I believe I'm going to ask this, but where do they go for offense?
Either McNeil, oh, what a good play. Changed that game. Good time to pull it out here.
McBride working on the freshman Miles, and he uses the glass. McBride's up to double figures. The lead is 12. Three by Fuller goes down.
TCU had a response to keep it within that 10-point differential.
Well, there were certainly encouraging signs for Jamie Dixon's young basketball team here. But in the end, it's not enough to take down #10 West Virginia. 6 consecutive road victories in Big 12 play, the first time since the late 1980s.